Hey guys, welcome to the channel. A balance patch for Bleach Rebirth of Souls is finally out. So, oh god, because the game, it has been a mess recently. Like, it's been a ton of fun. It's been so much fun. But there is so much jank. There's infinites everywhere. Some characters, Yamamoto, are just ridiculous. So, I'm really hoping for some proper changes. Like, I hope it's not just just slapping a band-aid. I hope they've actually looked at like some of the characters and like some of the mechanics, like, and actually done a in-depth patching. Anyway, we'll see. Let's get into it. Let's have a look at what they've done. So general battle adjustment / changes. Reduce the amount of fine spirit gained when Kompaku is destroyed. I think that's gonna hurt characters that have reawakenings, like Ichigo, Aizen, Ukiura, like yeah, some, like, all the characters with reawakenings are gonna struggle a little bit more, because sometimes it's already a bit hard for them to get their reawakening, but now it's going to be even harder. Fixed an issue where damage, stun, chain reverse varied depending on awakening stage. Alright. In online matches, adjusted unintended unblockable frames during wake up. Correcting an issue where combos would be indefinitely extended, so that infinites gone. So Soifon's damage will be a lot less now, because she relies on, like, at a high level anyway, she relies on a few resets / unblockables to get that extra damage. I think she's still a very good character because of her block strings being extremely long because of her daggers. So even though she's technically low damage character, I reckon she's still gonna be a solid character. Yoruichi Infinite gone. I'm sure Ikaku had some infinites. Hallibell Infinite gone. I mean, we'll do some testing to have a look. Alright, yeah, that's a big plus. A big plus. So no more infinites, that's great. Game mode adjustments / changes. Changed in free match, changed the time to 300 seconds. Yeah, because that's like the standard. That's fine. Set the default for matchmaking region and connection speed in the matchmaking seconds to unlimited. Okay, hopefully that means that we can actually match up with people in free play, because I even tested free match, and me and my friend tried to match up with each other who live in the same region, not like far from each other, and we couldn't match up. So I honestly think it's broken, so maybe that fixes it. I guess we'll see. Turned off the display of technique names triggered by spiritual pressure moves outside of NPC battles. Turned off the display of technique names triggered by spiritual pressure move outside of NPC battles. Changed the specification so that the time limit does not stop during reverse action. Okay, so the first one, turned off the display of technique names. I'm not gonna lie, I actually abused that a bit. So whenever, in like certain situations, when you want to know if someone's gonna use a skill, you can just check the bottom right of the screen, or bottom left depending on what side you're on, to see if they're about to use a move, and then you could like act accordingly. So it was like really strong for that. So it's actually very good they even thought of that, because I don't think anyone was complaining about it. So it shows that actually looking at the game. And change the specification so that the time limit does not stop during reverse action. Alright, we'll have to see the implications of that in a game. Okay, character adjustments. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see what they've done. Okay, Ichigo Bankai. Hakugeki fixed an issue where the forward movement distance became excessive when inputting Hakugeki after landing an attack. Okay. Ichigo still has his Getsuga loops and his combos, but at the very end of his combo where he shoots the 2 Getsuga, he can no longer hit Hakugeki at the end. So you have to end it in the attack strings, like close to the character. if you want to add a Hokugeki at the end. Reduce the reishi amount upon reawakening. Oh, and he already didn't have much, so they want him to die if he gets touched in reawakening. Okay, not too much. Not yeah, they didn't change him that much. I don't know if I was expecting them to maybe like nerf him a bit, but I mean he's a really fun character, so keep him the way he is fine. And he's the main character, so you can't be nerfing the main character. Alright, Ichigo Kurosaki final gets a good Tensho. This is Dangai. Virtual Pressure move 1. Fix an issue where it would not follow up correctly under certain circumstances. Okay, bug fix. Signature move. Restricted the use of certain actions after a hit. That's gonna need testing. Increase the amount of spiritual energy given to the opponent upon a hit. Interesting. Okay. Increase the amount of fighting spirit required to transition to Kikon channel and spirit drive. Okay. Significantly increase the amount of fighting spirit given to the opponent upon Kikon move hit. Okay, it seems like they're trying to reward the opponent when fighting him. It's hard to tell exactly what these specific buffs and nerfs mean. Or nerfs, should I say, until we actually try it, like in game. Alright. Odium. I don't see many people playing this character. I think he's actually quite a strong character, but no one plays him. Alright, Breaker. Made it so combos can be connected when performing follow-up ho-ho after a breaker. Okay. Yeah, I feel like he needed that, to be honest. Spirit Pressure move 2, Reawakening. Adjusted the attack hitbox to prevent multi-hit. Okay. Which one's his 2? Is that his counter? I can't remember. Reishi concentration state. Made it so specific combos can be connected during the effect. Oh, so he gets extra combos. Okay, that's nice. Follow-up ho-ho. Made it so follow-ups made it so follow-ups correctly with specific inputs. Okay. Is that English okay? I don't know if I'm just whatever. Yoruichi, I'm using Yoruichi at the moment. I wish she got more, to be honest, but the breaker adjusted the behavior against certain characters upon hit. I wonder what that means. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Renji. Oh god, Renji's are ridiculous, man. That Bunkai is stupid. I mean, it may not be anymore. Let's have a look. Awakening. She changed it so Reishi is not restored upon awakening. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And him regaining all of his health was so ridiculous. Oh my god. But I carried over as percentage. That's fine. We can adjusted the behavior when transitioning to weakening. Alright. Well, I guess we'll see what happens in game. Rukia. Oh, Rukia's. I feel like she's secretly good. I don't think anyone really knows how good she is, because she actually has loops and that actually do mad damage. But not many people seem to be like discovering her or trying her out. Alright. Signature move. Made it cancelable into follow-up ho-ho. Decrease the damage amount during awakening, so she got buffed. Signature move charged. Adjusted the frame advantage of the charged attack to prevent it from hitting again. Turns out they maybe took out her loops, because I'm pretty sure I used her signature move, but that was in awakening. Her loops are gone. Goodbye to her damage. Yep. Yeah, Rukia loop's gone. Honestly, that's big sad. I don't think they should have taken that away. I feel like it was really good for her to actually do damage. And it wasn't too broken because it would knock them back slowly. So it's like you could only get a few loops in before you'd have to like basically drop the combo or reset it in some way. So honestly, I'm kind of sad about that one, because Rukia doesn't have too much going for her. So the fact that she had loops was really good. And now they're gone. So honestly, pretty sad about that one. Alright, easier. I like to use this character sometimes, so. Signature move, mate. Made it so follow-ups correctly with made it so follow-ups correctly with specific inputs. Okay, so I know there are times where that just wouldn't connect, so I think they've just made it more consistent now. Like, if you done it from range like that, oh, okay, great. It still doesn't always connect. Okay, well, I don't know what to say about that one. I guess sometimes it connects. Honestly, not great if it doesn't always connect. I mean, maybe it's a little bit more consistent. Eh, whatever. Alright. Ikoku. Follow up Ho Ho. Made it so it hits correctly against specific characters, okay? Signature move during special spiritual pressure move 1. Increase the damage amount of parry. Follow up during spiritual pressure move 2. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. Spiritual pressure move 1. Fixed an issue where it could be cancelled into other actions at unintended timings. Okay, so I'm guessing that means they took out his infinites. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure before you could just loot this, but now they took it away. Alright, Yamamoto. Oh, please tell me they destroyed his damage. Signature move. Fix an issue where the second hit of the attack could not be used when entering Hellfire state at the time of use. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what that means. Special flash attack. Fix an issue where it would not follow up correctly when blocked. Adjusted the frame advantage on hit and block. Guys, it's not plus. Look, I mentioned, yeah, it gets interrupted. Thank God. And you know what else? You can't hold it anymore. You can't, it doesn't work. You just can't hold it. Wait, I need to wait for his bar to reset. It doesn't work. Thank God. Oh my God. So it's not plus, and you can't just break people's guards. I mean, this character's still crazy. Like, he's safe when doing it, but he's not plus. Thank God. Oh my God. Okay. Alright, the character might be a bit more balanced now. Spiritual pressure move 2. Fixed an issue where the attack hitbox would disappear under certain circumstances. Okay. Honestly, I wanted them to butcher him. They didn't touch his damage, which is kind of sad, but is what it is. Alright, Aizen. Flash attack. Increase the damage when the Hogyoku fusion level increases. Okay. Fair enough. Give him a little bit of extra damage. Spiritual pressure move 1. Reawakened. Fix an issue where it would not hit certain characters correctly. Okay. A lot of these changes feel more like bug fixes than actual proper balancing. Anyway, signature move. Normal state / Hogyoku fusion. Second phase / awakened. Fix an issue where it would not follow up. Yeah, a lot of these are just bug fixes. Yeah, follow up correctly with specific inputs. Shorten time to transition to Hogyoku fusion second phase. Okay. Reduce the amount of fire and spirit required to awaken from Hogyoku fusion. Okay, because they reduced how much fighting spirit gauge like you get in games now, they kind of balanced it by or like balance like reawaken characters by reducing how much you actually need. So yeah, it doesn't make the character like horrendous then, basically. Okay. Byakuya. Signature move. Made it so he cannot follow up from a quick attack or flash attack. Okay, so after you've done a signature move, you actually can't follow up anymore. Okay. Fix an issue where it could not follow up to Hakugeki when following up flash attack. Okay, fair enough. Flash attack made it so attacks by matching the position where it is at made it so it attacks by matching the position when there is a certain height difference with the opponent. Okay, so maybe just a bit more consistency. Alright, so you can no longer use his signature and then press anything after. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, yeah, it doesn't connect. So I think that hopefully means his loops are gone. I didn't actually know. I never played this character, so I don't know how his loops work to begin with. But I'm guessing it was something like that. So yeah, hopefully a lot of the like lower skilled players were relying on this to get a lot of wins. So hopefully that means a bit less it requires a bit more skill to play the character now that he doesn't have his loops. Sajin Komamura. Yeah, he got the exact same changes as Renji. So his Reishi like health bar stayed the same when he transforms, and he gets changed behavior when transitioning into the weakening state. So Tosen actually has quite a few changes that aren't properly reflected in the patch notes. So first of all, you can actually see Tosen in his Bankai now. So he's not just in the dark himself. So look, there we go. You can actually see Tosen now. Second of all, when you do your special flash attack, when you're in Awakening, you can actually combo from it if you get a strike back. In Awakening, if you use your special flash attack and you get a strike back, you can actually confirm it into a combo. So look, there we go. Now you can quick and flash attack into any special attack now. So you can just combo his moves freely. In Awakening, you can cancel your special 2 into yellow reverse. So if I went like this, I can cancel it. So yeah, this character actually got a lot. And his signature move, like his parry, does not build the SP, like the special meter, but you can successfully combo with a quick attack. Yeah, so that you can combo that now. So if you land a successful parry, you can get a full combo from it now. Amazing. Yeah, amazing quality of life changes for Totem players. Alright, Kurotsuchi. Flash attack follow up to fix an issue where it could be cancelled at unintended timings, okay. Spiritual Pressure move 2. Fix an issue where the attack would not hit correctly against opponents with ratio below a certain amount. Okay. Hiko move 1. Normal state. Fix an issue where it could not hit correctly under certain circumstances. And then follow up Ho-Ho. Adjusted the combo scaling during combos. They adjusted, but they don't say increased or decreased. Ugh, I wish they were a little bit more specific with these. Alright. Cayenne. Signature move. Made it so follow-ups correctly with specific inputs. Oh, Cayenne loops are gone. Yep, it won't let me cancel his signature anymore. Special flash attack. Adjusted the charge time when in current aura state. Shinji. Signature move. Fixed an issue where the follow-up attack after successful counter would not connect against certain techniques of the opponent. Okay, so more consistency. Breaker. Adjusted the standing position when Breaker is parried. Okay. Made it so combos can be connected correctly against specific characters. Okay. Coyote Stark. There's quite a few things here, so I'm hoping that because I really enjoy Stark, but he feels a bit boring at times to play. Anyway, let's have a look. Quick attack normal state. Fix an issue where combos could be indefinitely extended. Okay, yeah, that's necessary. We don't want any more infinite. Special flash attack. Made it so follow-ups correctly with specific inputs. Okay. Breaker. Adjusted the standing position when Breaker is parried. Follow up Ho-Ho normal state. Fix an issue where damage would decrease during Spiritual Pressure move 2 activation. Okay. Flash attack awakened. Fix an issue where combos would not hit correctly under circumstances. So more consistency. Special condition awakened. Fix an issue where blue flame wolf stock would not be consumed correctly despite having blue flame wolf stock under certain circumstances. Okay, Hallibell. Special fix an issue where the aura gauge would not increase with certain actions. Okay. And spiritual pressure move 2, increase the invincibility time. Okay, because I tried to use that move as a DP and I got stuffed so many times. Quick attack, awakened, increase the block stun time in signature upgrade state. Okay. Yes, because Hallibell actually had a problem where if you was awakened and you done your lights could actually be interrupted. Like you could be in the middle of a block string, you're pressing light, and the opponent could just mash in between your lights and hit you. And not too many people knew about that, but I did. I did. That's why I didn't actually play her in the tournament, because I thought it would be a huge problem. But yeah. In the Globcus tournament, but obviously that didn't matter because Hallibell ended up winning the NA tournament. So yeah. So Hallibell's infinites are gone, but on the bright side, you can still do her loops. So this still works. So I have good and bad news for Hallibell mains. So her infinite loops are gone. So when you play online, you could do lights into this, into that, and it would be unblockable. But that's no longer the case. That is guardable now online. So now used to have the ability to cancel her Ho-Ho. So say you hit someone, you follow up with Ho-Ho, she could cancel their Ho-Ho ender, and then continue with normal attacks like quick attacks or flash attacks. And as long as she had bars, she could keep doing that. And there's only one other character that can do that now, and that's Sizolaporo. But yeah, they took that ability away from now, so which is quite unfortunate because it was fun to do and it was nice to get the extra damage. And I'm a Nell main, but is what it is. Adjusted the movements of some battle actions, improved usability and operational stability, and that's everything. So a lot of it is more bug fixes and slight tweaks rather than proper character balancing. Like they got rid of infinites, which is great. Yama still does ridiculous damage. Renji not regaining health does help balance him a bit, but I still think the top tiers are gonna be the top tiers. Yeah, we're going to have to play and see the consequences of a lot of these changes and see like if it's actually changed the landscape or not. But it's an okay patch. I was hoping for a little bit more. It's good that they did patch the game and switch some stuff, but it's not. I need a bit more meat. Like give us some. No characters really got buffed either. Like I feel like they played it very safe with this patch. Very, very safe. But I'm sure they will add more changes in the future. But I was hoping for a little bit more, but I'm grateful that they're buffed because it's only been 2 weeks since the game's release, so there's still a lot of time to see what happens with the game, what characters are get changed. I mean, what characters kind of as more tech is discovered, like what characters are going to get better, which characters are worse, who's going to be top tier, who's going to be low tier. So yeah, we'll see what happens with the game's future as time goes on. But yeah, that's me for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and let's have fun testing these out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.